Hi Scorpio, it's Mel. Welcome to your general reading for the second half of July. This is going to be for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you guys for the second half of July, mid-month reading. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, please. General reading, what is going on? Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising for the second half of July. Okay, let's see, first card out, there you are, Death card. Okay, what are you leaving behind? There's something that you're leaving behind here, Scorpio. Oof, yeah, you are really leaving it behind and starting fresh. The Fool and the Magician following right after that. It seems like, Scorpio, you've been dealing with a situation that's been lingering on and on and on for some time now with the Death card. And now something either finally clicks or you just get tired of the situation and you want to rush towards new. You want to rush towards a new beginning, towards fresh new energy, towards more positive energy as well. Because I do feel like you've been down in the slumps for some time now. And you want to breathe again. You want to breathe again. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, Six of Swords. Leaving something behind, moving on. It could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo as well. But regardless of who this person is or what the situation is, it may not have to do with a person. It could just be a certain situation that you got fed up with and you're looking for something new. A breath of fresh air is what I'm seeing. A breath of fresh air. And you're really looking forward to this. You're waiting for something new to come in or more positive energy to kind of wash over your life is what I'm seeing here with the Fool and the Three of Wands. You're ready to go. You're ready to expand your horizons. And I feel like that's what the second half of July is about. Not necessarily getting there, but I feel like you are starting to plan for this. And you are going to be seeing glimpses of it, okay? I'm not here to tell you that a huge new beginning is going to, appear out of nowhere in the next 2 weeks. Because that's not going to happen. But little by little, the energy shifts into a more positive, more expansive energy. Because in the past and going into the second half of July, you were bogged down. You were bogged down by your own thoughts, by the situation, your emotions regarding the situation. It was like you were wearing an armor. Like this person in the death card, right? Very trapped, very confined, hidden. But you're leaving the situation behind. You're through, you're done, you don't want to see it ever again, and you're moving towards positive energy. You are. And in the second half of July, you are going to be seeing glimpses of it little by little. But more than anything, I'm seeing you planning for this. Yeah, I'm seeing you getting some insight, some clarity on how to go about achieving this. Okay? It's like in the second half of July, you realize that this is what you want. And for the next 2 weeks, you're in planning mode. How do I get there? What do I do? You are going to be receiving information. You are going to be getting some sort of downloads or some clarity on the situation and how to proceed, right? It's like, I feel like you're really tapping into Sagittarian energy. I will say that because it feels very expansive, very out there. The sun at the bottom, very open. It feels very Sagittarius, okay? Well, let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers for each of these cards. Really good reading, Scorpio. Really, really good reading here. Let's see. Show me the Death card. What is Scorpio leaving behind? We'll take this one, Six of Wands. You may be leaving behind a situation where you were not getting the attention that you were wanting. Or if this has to do with a person, you're leaving behind someone who only wants attention and recognition, but who may not give anything in return. Yeah. 9 of Wands. This is something that you've been putting up with for some time. You were committed to making this a reality, or to making this last in your life. But it seems like whatever happened has made you realize that this situation it's impacted you in not the best way. And what I mean by this, is that little by little, the more that you were dealing with this situation, the more closed off you started to become. The more guarded, the more afraid, perhaps even paranoid. Whatever you were dealing with, it's a situation that made you feel lesser than. It made you feel very small. And you were kind of shrinking yourself next to this other person, or next to this situation, whatever this is for you. So you're calling that quits. And we have the Fool and the 5 of Cups, along with the 9 of Pentacles. You're still going to be grieving the situation because it is a loss. You invested a lot of time and effort into this situation, into this connection for some of you, to the point where it failing is kind of like, well, what now? But you still have yourself. You have all the value that you can bring. And you can create a life out of that. And I feel like this is where the perspective shifts for you. Because you're going from that 5 of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. Suddenly you recognize your value. Yeah, you may have lost something, or something may not have manifested for you in your life. But with that 9 of Pentacles, it's like, well, I still have my own back. I still have this. I still have that. I have all this value right here. And it's mine, and no one can take it away from me. And from there, after this shift in perspective, it's planning mode, the Magician. How do I go about creating the life that I want? How do I go about reestablishing the power that I know that I have? 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of planning that's going to be happening in the month of July, okay? I do see a little bit of self-doubt with that 2 of Pentacles. Part of you may feel like you're not really capable, but I feel like it will come in waves. So some days you're not going to be feeling so up to it. Other days you're going to feel like you're on top of the world and that you have what it takes. So take advantage of those moments, and definitely any ideas, any inspiration, make sure to write everything down. That is definitely a message that I'm getting here. Write things down on a notebook or anywhere so that you can, anything, no matter how wild the idea is. Because I feel like that's what's really going to help you get out of this funk. 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. You were waiting for a long, long time. Some of you could have been months, years even. You were waiting for something to change, for something to come in, something to improve in your love life, in your family life, in your work, career, finances, whatever it is. And it seems like you were waiting in vain. You're finally getting that moment of clarity. You're moving on. You're leaving behind a lot of time that you invested, which is the hardest part, because you invested a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it feels like, to you, it feels like it's going to waste. And part of it is going to waste, but another part of it isn't, because this situation has brought you where you are now. And for some reason or another, this was needed for you to kind of open your eyes and open up from within. You've been very closed off, Scorpio. It's time to open up. Yeah, 3 of Wands, the World. Suddenly you're ready to get out there. You're ready to see the world. You're ready to explore, ready to learn even more. You don't want to be held back by anything or anyone. And you don't want anything or anyone affecting you negatively to the point where you're closing yourself off, keeping your walls up high. Let's see. Give me one more card for the 3 of Wands here. Okay. The World and the 2 of Cups. Some of you, this is a connection that you invested a lot of time and energy on and it didn't pan out. So you're ready to get out there, perhaps getting ready to put yourself out there in the dating world again. For others of you, you are trying to find more like-minded individuals. Some people who have the same perspective as you, people who have the same sort of thinking, the same sort of way of being. Because I feel like whatever situation you were dealing with in the past was not the right match. Okay. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Three of Cups. Now, this inspiration, this insight, this clarity may come from friends, may come from close people that you are around. Page of Wands. Make sure to communicate, make sure to bounce ideas, learn from other people, because a lot of people around you have a lot to teach you. And that's exactly what you need to move forward, to plan ahead, to take that next step. Scorpio, this is a really, really good reading. Take advantage of this energy. All right. I wish you all the very best. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.